Good morning, everyone. This is Nandi, and welcome back to Vibrant Authentic Living, Lemon Water in the Mornings with Nandi. So, we're going to talk about how some business persons have no integrity. And I'm going to share with you two stories of what happened to me just within this same month at the hands of some unscrupulous business persons. But before we chat, let's do our usual lemon water in the morning. And I'm gonna play that for you, and then we'll come back and just chat for a little while. Okay, so have you had your lemon water in the morning? It is now 5:45 a.m. here in Jamaica. All right, so let me go ahead and share two stories with you. And these two things happened within this month. I could even add another one to that, But the reason I'm not adding that other one is there is some doubt in my mind as to the intention of this individual. So I'm going to leave that one out. But the first story has to do with some escovished fish. Now, there is this place here in Jamaica that I always order escobish fish for. For those of you who are not familiar with what escobish fish is, basically is fried fish and it's served with escovitch sauce, which is onions, hot pepper, other seasonings, and a little vinegar. Right, so that's how it's served, and usually that fish is served with bami and festival. Now these are very common Jamaican foods, right? So when you come, you can try those. Now, one of my favorite types of fish is snapper, and I eat other kinds of fish, of course, but I like snapper, and I really wanted some snapper fish, right? So usually when I call this place, I ask them, "Do you have snapper?" And I think about 2 or 3 times prior to that, I had called and asked, "Do you have any snapper?" And the person said, "No, we don't have any snapper. There's some kind of shortage of the snapper. Right? They only have parrotfish now." I do eat parrotfish, but it's not a fish that I like to eat. So I had my mind on the snapper, and those times when I called, I said to them, I'm not going to order it, right? So I would hang up. All right, so on this occasion when I called, I asked the lady, "Do you have snapper?" "Yeah, we have snapper." That's what she said. "Yeah, we have snapper." I said, "I want 6 pounds." So I'm ordering 6 pounds of snapper fish, right? Ordering it for me and my kids and my partner. So she's supposed to prepare this snapper with the festival and the bami and whatever other sides we would order. I said, "Are you sure you have snapper?" "Yeah, yeah, you can get 6 pounds of snapper." I said, "I don't want any parrotfish in it, right? I want only snapper." And she assured me, "Yeah, you're gonna get the snapper." All right, so this is a place where you can actually go in and place your order, or you can call in, which is what I did. Call in and they deliver it. Or you go and pick it up, right? So it took about an hour to prepare, and then I got the call. "It's ready, you can send the person for it." So I sent, my partner went to pick it up. When it came, all parrotfish, not even one snapper. All parrot. I was so upset because if this person had told me we don't have any snapper, I would not have placed the order. And I think they knew that based on conversations we have had in the past where they said they didn't have the snapper and I didn't place the order. And I'm thinking she deliberately went around me and she made the decision, "Okay, I need this order. I don't care what you want as a customer. I don't care what your preference is as a customer. I'm going to write up this order and I'm going to send you the fish." No, I could have raised hell. I could have called management and, told them what happened and told them how upset I was. But what I decided to do was to just not order there anymore, not order anything from them anymore. I was so turned off. So this was like 7 whole fish that I did not ask for. And you are going to decide that I should get it because you don't want to lose the sale. You don't want to lose the order. So you prefer for me to not enjoy it and for you to get the money, right? So now what has happened? They have lost a customer. They have lost someone who usually places a big order, right? So someone who was a regular customer and a loyal customer to them, they have lost that customer because of not having the integrity to say, you know what, we don't have what you want. We understand that you might not place the order because we don't have it, but we don't have it. That's what they should have done. Just be upfront to say, we don't have what you want, right? So maybe another time you can call back when we have the snapper, you place your order as usual. No, they have lost a customer, right? So for business persons, maybe in your mind, one customer is nothing, but with this kind of service, I'm pretty sure that other persons will be turned off as well. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only person whom they have decided to play like this. So more recently, so this is like just a couple of days ago now. So there's this store. This it's a furniture store, but they do sell appliances as well. And I needed a laptop for my daughter, so I went into the store, and I always buy at this store, right? They themselves refer to me as a regular customer at this store. So I went in and I explained I need a laptop for my daughter. And the sales rep, I realized that there were some laptops on the display. They didn't have any, the cards that tell you the specifications. They didn't have anything like that. And some of them, like 3 of them, had cards. So the ones that didn't have any specifications, I was told that they were used. And so, of course, their price was much cheaper, right? So I imagine these are laptops that were confiscated. Maybe a higher purchase deal went bad. And so the laptops were reclaimed and are now being sold at a cheaper price, right? That's what happens when when the store reclaims things. And I was assured that the other 3, they were new laptops, and of course their prices were much, much more. So like the used ones were for maybe 50 something thousand Jamaican dollars, and the new ones were like 150,000, right? 150,000 Jamaican dollars. That's the difference, like $100,000 difference. So I don't want a used laptop. I don't buy used appliances, right? Because I don't know who was using it and what they did to it, and appliances are very sensitive. So I don't buy used appliances. So I chose one of the new ones, which was for 150 something thousand dollars. And I said, okay, I want you to write this up for me, right? So they wrote up the stuff and sent me to the cashier. Went to the cashier, paid the money. And then when I went down, because I wanted to collect it at the same time, right? Paid for it, collect it at the same time. So when I went to collect it, she said to me, this is the only one we have, which is the one on display. So I said, I don't really like that idea, but okay, if it's new, is it a new laptop, right? She said, yes, it's a new laptop. It's the only one we have, and I really wanted it there and then. So I said, all right, even though it's been on display, it's new, so I'll take it. So I said to them, I need you to turn it on so I see that everything is okay, and because before you buy the appliance, you're supposed to test it, or whatever it is, you're supposed to test anything electronic. You test to make sure that it's working, that is at least coming up. When they turned it on, that's when I'm seeing that his name is there. Somebody was already signed into this laptop, using this laptop, right? It was one of the used laptops that was being sold to me as a brand new laptop with a difference of, let's say, $90,000, $100,000 difference. And so I said to the sales rep, this is not new. This is not a new laptop. Somebody has been using this laptop. Somebody's still signed in to this laptop. How are you selling this to me as new? And she was not the only one there. There were other sales rep around. It's like everybody hovering. It's as if they all knew what was going on, and everybody hovering to see if they were really going to be able to carry this out and let me walk out of that store with a used laptop, thinking that I just purchased a brand new laptop. So there were about 4 persons just there, just hovering, just looking. And I felt so disappointed. I felt so upset. The only thing I could say is, let me have a refund, please. That's the only thing I didn't raise hell. You know, the typical Jamaican, we pride ourselves in, not taking crap from anybody and raising hell and tear down the place when things like this happen. And maybe there was a time when I would do that, but I said to myself, here's what, I have the power, and my spending power as a consumer is to refuse something that doesn't suit me, to refuse service that doesn't suit me. And so I said, well, just give me back my money. And they didn't resist in any way. It's like they knew what was happening. They knew they got caught. They knew that they had no say right now in the matter. She just said, okay, just go back to the cashier, get your money back. All right, which I did. And I just walked out of the store. When I was passing that area, nobody was there. It's like they realized what was up. They themselves must have felt embarrassed, because these are girls who I talk to whenever I go into the store, always good morning, happy, whatever, because I'm a regular customer there. And now, when they realize what went down, I think one of them just realized, she said, "Oh, I'm sorry for that." In the system, it's there as new. That's what I said. In the system, it's listed as new, and they were trying that, like they're trying to figure out how comes, how is it listed as new. But I wasn't buying the story, and I wasn't buying the laptop, right? So I just went back, got my money, stepped out, and they have lost a customer. As long as I can avoid it, I don't see myself going back into that store. So for business persons, I don't know what value you place on your customers, but if you were to lose each and every customer, what sense would it be for you to be in business? And every customer matters. When you lose one, it matters, or it should matter. I have felt so disappointed, especially in the last store, because that's where I pretty much buy all of my appliances, all of my furniture and appliances. That's the store. And up to this point, the customer service has been good. But no, you see, when bad things happen like this, it makes you start to question all the chain of things coming up. You start to say, what else have you sold me that was not in mint condition? It may have looked like it's new, but I don't know now. You understand? There are some things, there's no way of knowing. It looks brand new, but may have been used, and I just don't know. Right? So I've lost trust, I've lost confidence, and I'm very disappointed in that experience. So that's what I wanted to share with you this morning. If you're a business person, please practice integrity, consider your loyal customers, and it should matter to you if you lose even one customer. So this is Nandi signing out. Join me again tomorrow morning, same time, same place.